Hello, DJ Sam here for another video. I'm going to do an unboxing as it was suggested in the comments, and the first one I'm going to do is a party light disco stage is what they're saying what it is, but it's actually a laser light and it's 128 patterns, and this is what I ordered, but they sent me this one, which is the newer one. This one's 128 pattern, and what that means is it projects 128 patterns on the wall. That doesn't mean to say there's 128 different patterns, because there's probably only about 12. I'm not too sure how many there is, but yeah, let's just get into this box. Here we are. So you get your charger lead. This can be plugged into your laptop, desktop, power bank, and your phone, etc. Phone chargers like these. These are 5 volt. Easy to do. Just plug it into there and away you go. This is what it looks like. So that's the back of it. The camera's going to focus there, and then this is the front of it, like so. I absolutely love this for £20. It's also got this bracket on there, so you can actually put it on a tripod, which is really cool. Now I want to mention something, that when I got this laser, the red one was not working, so I took it apart and the red one wasn't connected properly, and I connected it and it works now. So that'll probably very rarely happen. So you get your brackets for the sides, you get the mount thing. Now I want to mention about the mount. Now that won't fit on any of the standard mounts for your lighting. You'll have to do something about it, but usually, you know, a tripod will be good for those, or just put it on the table. I'm sure that'll work. And then you've got the remote, which does come with batteries, I will say that, and it's pretty cool. It's really cool. You've got your on off, your start and stop. So what that will do is that if you like a particular part of the laser, you can actually stop it. And then you've got the strobe, auto 1 to 3, sound 1 to 3, and you've got those, etc. So it can actually do like a par can as well. So it's got like an RGB, which is really cool. So I'm going to put these on the side here. These are made of plastic. I think that's made of aluminium, and this is made of plastic as well, but it's just a stand, so you don't really need to have you don't need to be metal really. It would have been nice though, but for the sake of £20, I mean, what can you can't really grumble at that. Let's see if I can get this in. Yeah, these are a little bit fiddly. Bloody hell, it is quite fiddly, isn't it? Oh, these are a pain. Well, this one seems to be a right pain. Right, once this is in, I'm not taking it out. Bloody hell, this is a right pain in the arse. I think once you get the knack, once you get it in the right place, there we go. I've got it. Just takes some used to. That's good, so it can go all the way around, so you don't have to take it off, because some of the lights, when they have things in front of it, when it's longer than it, you can't get it around. So that's good. Now it's just this side. And what you could do is actually, you could put a couple of screws in and screw that to a block of wood, and then paint it black, and then you can have that as a stand. That'll be pretty cool. Let me just get this one in. It's actually really cold in the shed. That doesn't make it easy either, with it being cold. There we go, I got that one in. So yeah, this will stand quite easily, so you can actually just put it like that, or like that. It'll stand quite easily, but it might fall over, so I would recommend using a tripod or something. I've got quite a few, which is quite handy. So yeah, these will go all the way around, but like I said, these are not standard mounts. You'll need to get a some sort of adapter, but this is really cool. And yeah, we'll plug it in. Let's untwist this. Twisty twisty. and we'll plug her in. Plug it in, not her. Plug it in. Right, and it's quite long actually, so it's pretty cool. But you can get an extension lead. I've seen them on eBay where you can extend them. So yeah, I'll get like a plug socket and we'll plug it in and we'll see what it looks like. I'll be right back. So this is what you're greeted with when you switch it on. That's what it does. It's just sound active mode at the moment. And if you put auto 1, that's auto 1. Believe, hold on. You've got to shine it right at the front, otherwise it doesn't pick up. There we go. I'll switch the light off and then you can see what it looks like. Now I think that is a really, really good laser for the sake of £20. I think it's really, really good. Let's try and get you in focus there a bit more. It's the first time trying my new lens as well. So that's auto 1, this is auto 2. Wow, that's awesome. Really awesome, I love that so much. So cool. And this one's auto 3, which is really cool. And you can see it's got the park hands in the background, so it lights up, which is really awesome. That's so cool. I love just the red. But if there's any point in any time where you think I like that, I can pause it. So watch this. So I can pause the light, the laser, sorry, but the light goes on. Unpause it, which is really awesome. Sound 1. I'll give it a tap. It's almost like a strobe effect, that type of thing, so you can't really see that one. Sound 2. So the red laser's always on, but the green laser flashes in the background, which I think is really awesome. Really, really awesome. Isn't that just cool as fuck? Excuse my language. Cool. We'll go to auto 3, audio 3, or sound 3. I mean, just look at that. I mean, that is so cool. And then you've got just the red and green laser, which is really awesome. You've got just the red, which again is just amazing. The red's not as vibrant, but for me it's just amazing. I love it. So cool. It's probably one of my favourite lasers, and it's cheap. Cheaper chips. Let's just go to the green. And that's the green. Super, super cool. And then you've got obviously your choice of colours. So I can put in like a UV light. So that's a UV. It's not really showing on camera, but it's a UV. And then you've got like a red colour, a green, and a blue. Yeah. And then down here there's some more different, you know, like what you can mix colours to make other colours. I just think it's really awesome, the fact that you've got a park can in it as well. And then there's like where it'll do like a colour change, which I think is really cool. I want to say that it's a little bit brighter more in light. And then at the bottom, I'm not sure how you do it, but there's a timer on the bottom, which is really awesome. And then finally you've got strobe, which is really cool. I will smoke it a little bit in here so you get to see what the laser beam looks like, because I haven't seen that yet. But I am in love with this laser. Like, it is just amazing. And this is what it looks like with the smoke. Absolutely fantastic. Like, even when there's loads of smoke in the room, you can see the laser and the light's pretty cool. I didn't smoke it too much because I wanted to see it, but in my eyes it looks fantastic. It really, really is. I'll take it off the stand and we'll walk around and we'll look at the laser. When I was actually smoking it, you could see the actual pattern within the beam. It was awesome. Yeah, it just looks absolutely awesome. Yeah, let me get off the stand and we'll walk around. So this is what I'm seeing at my eye level. It looks fantastic. I've just put a load of smoke in the room, and when you see like all the smoke that flies to against the laser, you can see the patterns within the beams. It's class. Really, really class. It just looks amazing, like really amazing. Just get closer there without tripping over anything. I mean, that's what it looks like up close. And it's just amazing. It just looks absolutely amazing. Really, really amazing. Really, really does. Wow. Look at that. Wow, that's probably the best laser I've ever seen. Like, wow. Let's go to the red laser. So that's the red one. And that's the green one. Wow, the green one is mental. Mental. And what you can do is you can stop at any point, you know, it looks class. So if I go to, say, go to sound, right? And I put stop. So when I tap my foot, it's just going to flash, okay? So now I can have the park hands, or light should I say. So you've got UV, you've got red, green, blue, and then it mixes the colours, so then you've got purple, yellow, and like a light blue, which is great. And then yeah, so you can just put them on. Now when you... Oh, it's not working on sound, is it? Because I've paused it. I think it takes a lot of noise to make it go. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Absolutely I think it's awesome. I really do think it's an awesome laser. Oh, just look at that. Wow, that's just so awesome. Wow, especially with them colours. Wow. That is awesome. I want that, I want that. Let's pause that again on there. That's awesome. Just look at that. Wow. It's that's just amazing. Wow. That is awesome. With the UV and the red laser. Oh, that looks so cool. Let's try it in the dark. Oh yeah, that's working well. Let me just get the remote. Auto 1. I don't know how well you're seeing this, but it looks great. Looks really good. Let me zoom in for you. It's more vibrant in person, but it looks so good. Like, I would say it's probably twice as bright in person than it is on camera. It looks really, really good. I'm so impressed with that. I can't get too close because the light will come on. We've got an outside light. Ah, see, it's already gone off. Typical. But as you can see there, it's working really, really well. And it's very, very windy. But it works so well in the dark, and that's what it looks like towards it. Which is really awesome. Really, really awesome. So as you can see now, it's a lot darker and it just looks fantastic. Really, really looks good. Like, I love it so much. For £20, you can't grumble. Mode 2. Wow, just look at that. And the lights are really bright as well. Really, really bright, and it really does. It fills the entire wall. And then if I pan it over here, it just goes to where the doors is, and it does that on the other side as well. So the coverage, whoops, is amazing. This tripod's going a bit skew with. And then we'll go to mode 3. And the cool thing is, like I say, you can pause it. And what it'll do is when you pause it and that, it'll just flicker colours in the background. And if you've got, you say, your mode 1 on, it'll just pause it, but then it'll have the flicker. You know, it'll still like change, but then have the still image, which I think is really awesome. But yeah, this is going to be it for this one. I don't know how often I'm going to do these sort of like unboxings because it gets quite expensive. I do eBay on the side. I buy and sell on eBay, so I pick stuff from charity shops. I buy, I sell it, I make money, and then with the money I buy equipment and I review it. Or I buy like old stuff because it's cheap enough. That's why I seem to buy like older lights, because I like to see what they look like and I like to make videos on it. I think it looks awesome. So I'm thinking of probably doing it every month. I'm going to put these out every single month if I can. If I can't, then that's going to be a bit of a bummer. But I am going to try and get the videos out as quite frequently. It just depends how much I earn. I've got a PayPal. I've got a Patreon account if you want to, you know, there's a £2 one and there's a £1 one, and all the money I get through that, I save it up and it goes towards buying lighting. I've got money saved up in there now. I've only got one Patreon, but if you want to support me, much appreciated, because all the money goes towards back into YouTube. I've got loads of stuff that I recently bought from a nightclub and a theatre company. I bought some speakers from a theatre company, so there's all that I need to film. So I've got like a pile of videos, but I just thought I'd get this one out first because I'm trying out my new lens. It's an £80 lens, and I bought a camera for £110, and the lens is worth 80. But it's such an old camera. It's about 10. It came out in 2010, and it's not particularly that great. The camera's not great, but the lens is perfect. So I'm happy to say this lens is silent. It's not noisy. But anyways, I'm not going to bicker on too much. I hope you hope you enjoy this video. Cheers for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Cheers. Thanks.